Yo, what's up guys? It's RadRadoslav here, and in this video we're talking about the most crucial component to health, and that is sleep. Namely, how do you wake up in the morning and not feel tired? I'm going to cover some basic things that just need to be talked about, and then a few things that are rarely ever talked about in videos like this, things that I use in my personal life and that I find help me a lot. So if you're having trouble sleeping, you're waking up tired, and you want to have more energy, this is the video to watch. So before we start, just make sure to hit that like button and let's get to it. Waking up early and not feeling tired begins the night before. Goes without saying, but if you're not going to bed at a reasonable hour, of course you're going to feel tired and not want to wake up in the morning. My suggestion is to start winding down around 9 to 9:30 p.m. so that you can be in bed by 10. Some people find it hard to sleep, so a few suggestions is to read a book before bed instead of going on your phone, stimulating yourself, checking emails. So you can start to make it a rule that after 8 or 9 o'clock, you don't check email, you don't check work-related stuff, you don't check social media, because all that stuff just keeps your brain going. It's kind of like being in a casino. It's very hard to go to sleep if things are exciting you, lights are going off and things are dinging, and you're thinking that someone's going to message you and something good's going to happen. Very hard to go to sleep in that kind of state of mind. Another option is to buy yourself some herbal tea. So this is an organic sleepy time night drink where you just make a hot tea, probably around 7 or 8. You don't want to drink too much fluids before going to bed, because then you're going to wake up having to go pee, which again is going to impede your sleep cycle, and then you're going to feel tired in the morning. So taking something like a sleepy time tea, avoiding eating big meals before bed is going to be good, and making sure to turn down the lights, which is going to bring me into this next segment of removing blue light from your environment. Another really simple thing you can do before going to bed is to either buy yourself some blue light blocking glasses, so yellow tinted or orange tinted glasses. I'd avoid the ones that are just reflective blue and they're still clear. Get something that's yellow to basically block the amount of blue light coming in at night. When you're looking at screens, when you're looking at cell phones, overhead lights, that's basically stimulating to your body that the sun is still up. It's not time to go to bed yet. In nature, when the sun goes down, it gets darker. There's very little blue light in our environment. It signals the body to produce melatonin so you can go to sleep. But when we're constantly with lights on at night, watching TV, the cell phones, having something to block the blue lights is going to be really useful. Likewise, on your computer, there's programs like F.Lux. On the iPhone, there's a warm setting. Basically turning down the temperature of your screen to a more orangey color will also help with that. For me personally, I double stack that. I do it on my phone, my laptop, and I wear these glasses at night. A really easy way to avoid turning lights on at night and having that blue light hit you is just to buy a few Himalayan Salt Lamps. They help purify the air. They're an orangey glow, so even if you do get up in the middle of the night and have to go to the bathroom, this is an easy way to avoid having to turn on the lights and just wake your body up and shock it. And you also don't have to worry about fumbling around in the dark. Although there are many nighttime rituals you can do, like the tea, turning off the lights, wearing the glasses, this one is actually the most important one and has had a great impact on me. A few years ago, as a personal trainer, I was waking up at 4:30 a.m. to go train clients at 6 and then coming home around 10 p.m. So I had very little time for sleep. I would come home, I'd eat, drink. By the time I was in bed, it'd be 11. By the time I fall asleep, let's say 12, and I'm up at 4:30. So on a good day, I was getting 5 hours of sleep, and I know how important sleep is. So in my brain, I was telling myself, okay, I'm going to wake up feeling like crap, and I'm not going to have energy, and I'm not going to be sleeping well. And that was manifesting. As soon as I realized that negative voice was talking in my head, I was able to transform it from I'm not going to wake up with energy to I'm going to wake up and I'm going to feel okay, things are going to be fine. And then the next morning, after I had that mindset change, I actually had energy, I felt good, and I wasn't waking up as hard as I was before. So just the mentality and the mindset of tomorrow's going to be a good day, I'm going to get a lot of rest and sleep is much better than that negative voice of I can't, I won't, it's going to feel bad. So that mind shift, before you go to bed, set the intention to wake up feeling positive, feeling energized, and ready to start the day. Now that we've covered a lot of fundamentals from before going to bed and the night before, let's talk about what you should be doing first thing in the morning as soon as you hear that alarm go off. The snooze button is something people love to hit, and they've been hitting it for thousands of years, millennia. If you're setting your alarm and you have to hit the snooze button, set your alarm to wake you up later in the day. So if you're setting an alarm for 6 and you're hitting the snooze button until 6:30 and that's your ritual to slowly get out of bed, I would highly suggest getting out of that habit because you're missing half an hour of quality sleep you could be getting versus waking up at 6 and having an alarm hit you every 5 to 10 minutes for half an hour. You're wasting that half hour and it could actually be doing you much more use versus the snoozing method. So I highly recommend you don't even allow snooze as an option. And this next part is actually going to help that even more. Avoid sleeping with your phone next to your bed. Okay, if you do, make sure it's in airplane mode, but avoid it at all costs. Put it on airplane mode and put it outside the room so that it is not around you. Airplane mode does two things. One, it's stopping the radiation from the phone, but two, it's stopping you from getting signals and messages and beeps. A lot of the time, if you get a message in the middle of the night, you're tempted to check it because you heard your phone, it woke you up. Another big thing is in the morning, you should be avoiding looking at your phone. You don't want to jump in, check email, check text, check Instagram, and have your brain start turning on right away with all that information. You want that morning to be a little bit more ritualistic so that you can give your body time to wake up and feel energized. While you're on your way to turning off your alarm, because it's not close to you, make sure to turn on the bedroom lights if that's possible. Start putting on as many lights as you can. If you can actually step outside for a few minutes into the sun, that's going to help set your morning rhythm and your body's natural clock. Likewise, at nighttime when you were trying to turn off the blue light, in the morning you're trying to stimulate the blue light so your body realizes it's time to wake up. Okay, so now that we've made sure that the snooze is off, the phone is out of reach, so you have to get up to get it, the next thing that you have to do is to start exercising. 5 to 10 minutes, go on YouTube and just search 5 to 10 minutes yoga, 5 to 10 minutes body weight routine, or go walk outside in nature for 5 to 10 minutes, depending on how accessible that is. Just pick something you're willing to do for 5 to 10 minutes that's an active activity to get the blood flowing in your body. So the muscles are working, the brain is activating, things are going for the first 5 to 10 minutes. Of course, you can go to the bathroom first. If nature calls, take care of that, and then get into some moving right away. So after you finish your exercise, you might be a little sweaty. One final thing to get you up in the morning, feeling energized, is to hop in the shower and turn this sucker on for 30 seconds. That cold water hitting your body. Nothing's gonna wake you up quite like the shock of a cold shower. 30 to 60 seconds. Feel free to warm up after that, put on some hot water, or come out of the shower just then and there and start your day. For those of you stuck around all the way to the end, thank you very much. Please leave me your thoughts, comments, questions down below. If you have any ideas for other videos I should make, any burning questions you have around health, fitness, wellness, leave them down below in the comments and we'll make a video for you. So without any further ado, thanks, and I'll see you in the next one.